Hi, I'm Doug Gentili, James Stewart Association, and the short video is called Church Awaken in Virus Season. And this suggests some Christian responses to this virus. 1 John 4 says there is no fear in love. So we are not fearing this virus. We are going to war. As Christians, we need to be determined to show that this virus will not bring this country down, will not ravage this country. So we are going to unleash some weapons of war in this virus. First of all, what is this? This is just your normal rag, right? Well, it's very simple. You just wrap it around your hand like this because the virus is very active for up to 2 days on things like elevator buttons, door handles, any hard surface. So you just grab this, okay? And it has a little tab here. So it tells you which side is potentially contaminated. So once you're finished, you can fold it up like this and put it in your pocket. And then if you want to package it, for future touches, you grab the corner so it does not infect you. Now keep in mind that even with this, I would still wash my hands for 20 seconds at least. So, what is this? Well, what happens if we're on an elevator or in a line or in a captive audience with people who can give us the virus and we're hostage? Well, this is a scarf. Masks are not advised, so you pull this up like this and it covers your nose and your eyes are protected. This is not meant to be a foolproof. It's not claimed to be 100%, but it can definitely cut down on the viruses, folks. We have here, people come and visit us. This is Lysol, kills the virus. If we get visitors or housemates who may bring it in, we just spray it on, wipe it off, sensitive parts. And then we have this. What is this? Well, this is the antidote to not having the hand sanitizer available. And you can put in this, you can put in this, you can put in water for the soap, you can put in paper towel. Oh, and what is this? This should be with you if you go outside, and going outside is what the singer Kenny Loggins calls a danger zone. So you don't put your hand on your face. And then you ever think if you go to the store, the supermarket, how many people touch the food items? So I don't think I would have this, but what I do is I would scrub everything with this or something like it, all the cans, all the packages, everything that would, and also use these and recycle the bags and wash these when you're done. And then after that, you wash your hands and you put your clothes in the hazmat file with the dirty this one, okay? What is this, folks? This is a credit card. It pays for most things. Of course, there are online ways of payment like Venmo, things like that. What about cash? How many times, imagine if you have unprotected sex with 1,000 people. What's the chance you're going to get HIV? How many thousands of people would touch a bill of cash? Hundreds of people. And it's not sufficient just to wash your hands after touching the cash, because you put it in your wallet. and the virus can stay on the cache for 2 days, so you're just totally infected. So these are just a few things, and this is not meant to be a foolproof. It's not 100%, folks, but it will definitely cut down on the number of people infected, and we need to reduce the infection. We need to take the pressure off our healthcare system, and this could save people's lives, folks. You know, these are weapons of mass destruction against viruses. And those of you who think that influenza is worse than the virus, hey, these precautions work against the flu too. Now, what else should Christians do? Well, first of all, we have to recognize that this virus is just one of many horrors and just evils which go on. We have high levels of sexual abuse, crime, drug addictions, racism, white nationalism, all these things which are a result of a fallen nation because our nation has turned away from God. And if you look in the Bible, it says that there are consequences when the Holy Land turned away from biblical truth. They had terrible things happen, but when they embraced God, good things happened. So the church needs to be revived. We need to get past the division. We need to get past the racial division. We need to get past the biblical, the corruption on doctrine. And some of the churches are just unfriendly and mean. And in order to revive our churches, we need to understand something, that with all the fallen, with all the people who are Christian Pharisees, God always raises up a remnant. If you look in 2 Kings chapter 19, the prophet Elisha, when he was running from Jezebel, in a moment of weakness says, "Oh God, help me, I am the only prophet left who proclaims you." And God says, "No, there are 7,000 other prophets." You know, God always lifts up a remnant. So I challenge the fallen church, the Pharisaical church, the church that believes in division, in politicizing the gospel, racial division, apathy, to see how God is working through millions and millions of churches, bringing us together. Because if the church is united, we can beat back these evils and not accuse other people, not accuse the LGBT, the immigrants, the so-called liberals, you know, because the finger comes back at us. We need to get ourselves together, and we need to be praying also. We need to be helping people. We need to be salt and light, to be compassionate and help people who are suffering from this. And Lord, we just need your help, you know, to uplift this church and speak out where there's not criticize any political leader, but just talk about, you know, if there's shortage of hospital, if there's shortage of hygiene, and just say, you know, that's unacceptable. We need to get that fixed. So I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to advocate, and let's fight this war, Christians. Fight the war. Tell people how to stop it, how to stop the spread, pray, and unify this church so we are powerful. We do not fear this. We fight it. Thank you.